What's up, gang? Welcome back after 300 years, bro. I moved, so I haven't had, but that's no excuse. I have still my same laptop and everything, but that's besides the point. We're gonna hop into Goku versus Superman reaction. I've been wanting to do it's on the Death Battle channel. I haven't did a Death Battle video on the channel yet. And I just been waiting till I built up the I don't know, stop being lazy to make a video. So we just gonna hop right into Goku versus Superman. I already know Goku's gonna win though. Like this death battle video is going to set everything. It's gonna set everything. No debating after this, cause they got all the evidence on deck here. So. Let's get into it. Yike.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Fight!
Their animation is fire.
Son Goku.
Superman.
It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by
He is
martial
the
arts
pioneer
films
of
and
all
his wife's
anime.
interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised, but trained. Gohan began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha!
An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredibly
Boy, he's just a
versatile, with over
genius.
50 different variations. For
And a
example,
prodigy.
Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landmine, and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because
God
while
Bind.
Goku isn't exactly book smart, he
That's what that move he did on Broly is called God Bond. Why did he use all that power?
is
Oh,
a
no.
genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the Mothaba sealing technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie
that was
he
tough.
even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daizenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed.
So much I would even never know.
English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah! If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing?
I don't know why people hate God Ki so much. I feel like God Ki is just like, it doesn't, the anime doesn't explain what God Ki can do, all the things God Ki can do for a person. But I don't know why people hate it so much. I like it, honestly. In all the different forms, I like all of them.
Healing juice, it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
because Boo went berserk.
Videl commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And, that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan.
We back. Goddamn computer died in the middle of the video. Came back like nothing. No, that was cool. I like it.
Hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku isn't a normal transformation, it's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is...
No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That sounds really intense!
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction.
They need to release Heroes right now. I'm trying to watch that.
Gone Kaioken times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire...
Outspeed a god that could see the future. I'm just thinking because Saitama's time skip punch. I feel like Goku can still dodge it.
universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how
real.
much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Yeah, I see what y'all did there.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton,
Krypton.
the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents.
Kal-El.
Escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout, and he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story
That
is
boy
one of a
6'3"?
refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
You
That's
do
not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break
Yujiro can do the same thing. Does that mean Yujiro? Nah, that's outrageous.
the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can
That's
do all that,
outrageous
but
if
Batman
Yujiro
can
the
punch
same
him out?
thing as
Really?
You're
Superman.
probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or
Whoa.
blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see
What?
through walls, he can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And yet, he can't see through lead.
What?
That's okay though, he can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super
Bro,
flare.
Superman's starting
It
to
used to
seem a little
totally
too
drain him,
strong.
but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained
That's
10 years worth of
crazy.
medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice.
Well,
My favorite
that's-
example
that's
is when he
Flash
smelled
can do
brownies
that.
in North
Flash can
Dakota
do that.
from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in
He knows martial arts? Not as much as Goku though.
Kryptonian martial arts, which uses Chi, or as they call it, Shriyar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter time.
This boy not at his best. He's at his peak. Superman is seeming like just hearing it seeming like he can one-shot Goku. Like, hopefully Superman not gonna be Goku though. I already knew that.
Timelines can't touch him, not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
know
Timelines
what that
literally
means.
revolve around him.
But let's address
Oh,
the
yeah,
S-shaped
I forgot
elephant in the
that.
room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through
Your boy like
multiple
Gojo.
retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kinda canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman, Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still,
All
this
them
new
niggas is
canon has
strong as
affected his
hell.
abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure
can do
to a
the same
blue
thing.
star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him.
That's
He really
crazy.
just said that.
Remember, Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat.
But in heart, Goku wins because Goku trained his whole life to be super strong. Superman just kind of already had this. He already was born, which is crazy to think about.
Vision to restart the universe by making
He
an
was already
all-new Big
born.
Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can
Can you imagine if the whole population of Krypton came to a yellow sun? They would not even rule the whole, like, if you had Superman teaching them how to Superman and Supergirl and do all this super stuff, they would literally take over it. It would be a
battle
tough
sponsored
battle
by
for Goku.
BetterHelp.
Whiz, it's getting to be the holiday.
Sorry.
All possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Yeah.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Hey. Okay. Yeah. Get him, Goku. And to all y'all, I love Superman, but like Goku's just better, you know? Goku's just better.
You're holding back. Give it your all. No regrets.
I'm doing just fine.
I'm doing just fine, it's crazy. Watch out, bro.
Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
Yeah.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Let's get it. Damn.
Looks like a job for
Goku, you can't allow that to happen to you, bro. Oh, his shirt is off. Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Goku, what are you doing? Don't ever do that. Yup. Oh, this is so elegant. Look how elegant he is. Let me stop. What is that? Nah. Goku's my favorite character. Just like Superman. Goku does. Yeah. Oh, that was fire.
Finally.
Come on. Superman 1 million. Who cares about that? Yeah. Oh, bro. I'm very invested in this.
Huh? Ah, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Damn
Let's go
it.
again.
You're on.
Dang. Damn it, bro. Let me hear them out real quick.
KO! That's it! The final, indisputable answer! Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There are so many ways this battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real, Goku would kick
Dang.
almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole
They just was like, stop. Superman, my boy. Let me stop trying contradicting. Let me hear them out.
universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger. Over a November
Vigintillion. I'm using that a lot. I'm gonna be using that. Vigintillion. Whoa. I never heard that number. November-decillion? November and December mixed together? Yo, these numbers are crazy.
decillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the
Dang,
Beerus
he
fight.
was
Even
piecing
by
Beerus
billions
up.
or
I
trillions
remember
of
that.
times, he's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes competes with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku.
Hold up. Keeping up with the Flash is crazy. Maybe Barry, but never Wally.
Out though, flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct, could
Yeah, I was
probably
about to
keep
say
up.
Ultra Instinct
Maybe.
can go
Quantifiably, Superman is
everywhere.
faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master.
I saw that in
He's
the video.
definitely
I like
got
what
better
he-
battle instincts. He won.
I like that they showed that Goku was just better at and Superman was just overwhelmingly powerful and just breaking reality. Whoever could break reality faster and better and had more experience, not experience, just could overwhelmingly just break reality, form it, and manipulate it. Whoever could do that won that battle, I guess. Dang, but I wanted Goku to win. They both my boys, though.
Wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 8,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory.
Right, whoever can bend reality and manipulate reality wins. That boy rebuilt a space thing, whatever he said, just by remembering it. That's crazy. Like, what type of power is that? And then bro can resist all the antimatter. That means Batman who laughs, Glorby, whoever else is in that, just all the power. Whoever could just withstand and bend reality is the winner of this battle. I know I keep on saying that but I'm just understanding. I'm saying it to understand for myself.
Experience obviously goes to Superman.
No.
But perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is
Facts.
dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic.
That's because Goku ain't like an ability spammer. He just goes up to you and fights you.
God Ki is simply pure Ki, and magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering Instant Transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, Instant Transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well,
One,
I think there's
two,
something
three.
else. Goku versus Superman breaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's
I thought anime and cartoons were like the same since they're like. I think the Asians started to copy us first. Or does anime mean Japanese cartoon only? Or does it mean Asian cartoon? I'll look it up after this video.
an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by...
Nah. Y'all got it. It's alright, bro. Like, Superman just had that edge and overall reality bending. Unlike Goku. Goku doesn't really do that like that. And Goku doesn't train to reality bend. He trains to just fight stronger than the other person that he's trying to get stronger than. Yeah, y'all got it. You don't have to feel bad about it.
Simplifying them to contestants in a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Alright, bro.
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together.
Co. Dang, bro. Vegeta took a loss to Thor. I was sick about that. I wasn't sick about that. Thor is my boy, and Vegeta too. But like, it just seemed like the Dragon Ball has not just the Dragon Ball. How many Dragon Ball people did they battle? Did they have people battle? I don't know, but like, it just be seeming like Vegeta lost to Thor. That's the Dragon Ball L. Goku lost to Superman. That's a L. Nah. Let me not get it.
This episode of
Shut up. Let me not get it. But if you enjoyed that video, leave a like, subscribe. Say peace.